So today I'm counting down my top 5 games of 2013. Welcome everyone, hi, my name is Gabriel and let's kick this off. But first, a few games that are worth mentioning but aren't actually in the top 5. First we have The Wolf Among Us, the episodic game by Telltale Games. This one and The Walking Dead Episode 2. I don't count them in the top 5 because they are already out. And, well, with Telltale Games, I have sort of a history that I actually only buy the whole seasons when they are finished, because I don't like to wait, and I don't like to wait for another one. I don't want to be interrupted. Not to mention that, as I understand it, you pay the whole full price at the beginning, and that is why these two are out. Then there's Watch Dogs, a game that lost my interest, to be honest. Not that it was, well, you probably know that it was announced for the fall of last year, so 2013, for the launch of the new consoles, Xbox and PlayStation 4. But actually, the more I saw this game, the more trailers I saw, the more gameplay footage I saw, this game became something of a disappointment for me. This is of course only my personal opinion. I'm not saying that it'll be a bad game or anything like that. No, Ubisoft has a very similar type of experience up their sleeve. I'm of course talking about the very game I actually adore, Assassin's Creed. I'm playing at the moment Assassin's Creed 4. I bought the game and I got it on the release date on the PC, and it's quite actually a funny story how I got the game. Perfectly legit, I bought it, but I bought it... Well, I don't want to go into details. When it comes to the Watch Dogs, it's a little bit too free world and open world at the moment for me. Yeah, it's a personal thing of mine. I have enough big open world games with free environmental exploration at the moment on my computer. I have Skyrim on my computer. End of discussion. Then there's Torment, Tides of Numenera, a game that was very high on the list, and you maybe know what happened to this game on December. There was a vote on the backer forum or a backer portal for this Kickstarter project when they decided that they want to go with turn-based combat for this game. I don't want to go into specifics. Actually, I don't have a problem with the tactical gameplay. I have the problem of that Smartboy in his video showed quite clearly. This is not the way you do games. And a minus of a Kickstarter. We finally see a minus of a Kickstarter. So let's go with the list, shall we? On number 5 sits Thief. Thief is a reboot of a series that is quite known to me. I played Thief 1, played Thief 2, never actually beat it, those games, because they are extremely difficult, but they are exactly what thieving is all about. And Thief would have been higher if not for the fact that they are actually changing a lot with this game. And for the moment, because this game was not announced yet, well, it was not, the release date was not announced, it's sort of a mixed bag. I'm full of hope for this title, and at the same time, a lot of things, you know, they ring a wrong note. The music in the marketing about this game is just not exactly what it should be. But nevertheless, the game looks stunning, looks very promising, and it might be one of the games that no one actually expects to be very good, like Dishonored was. Then on number 4 we have Dragon Age Inquisition. Big title, big hopes, big reputation fall if it fails. What is the problem with my expectations toward Dragon Age Inquisition? The problem is big. If this game will not be on the level of Dragon Age Origins, I will literally say this: BioWare lost it. Because with the whole thing with Mass Effect and its ending, with Dragon Age 2, and the reception of the titles of the studio, the last two titles, even if what they say is actually true when it comes to Inquisition, because what they showed us up till now seems that they are really trying as hard as they can get this game correct, you know? But you never know. Actually, we will know when the game is out, and that is why Dragon Age Inquisition is on number 4. On number 3, we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Some of you might be surprised. Those of you who watched my videos probably know quite well that this game is one of my most anticipated games of this year. And, you know, to be among the top 3, it's actually quite high. But you probably wonder why this is not number 1. Well, the answer is quite easy, because number 1 is occupied by a title that title's release is much closer, and that is why I'm much more hyped. When the game on number 1 comes out, I'm quite sure The Witcher 3 will be on the top spot. This game is everything it should be. CD Projekt, they know what they are doing. Holy hell, this is an ambitious project, and if they fulfill 95%, and it seems they will, I'll be happy, and I will play this game on the day of the release. And CD Projekt Red is the only studio whose games I buy because they are out. Number 2, Pillars of Eternity, previously known as Obsidian Entertainment's Project Eternity. This game is on number 2 because it has the type of gameplay I want to play. And I haven't played this type of game for around a decade. I'm talking about the last game I played in an isometric view from a Western developer was Nomen Omen. I think it was Icewind Dale 2, the last Infinity Engine game, for you who know those titles. And this is exactly the type of game I want to play. Obsidian is making that game, and unlike guys in Exile who are doing Torment, this one I actually am quite sure they will do it, and they don't screw up the stuff. What they showed till now is exactly what I want to see. And on number 1, we have a title I wasn't actually expecting last year that it will even be in the making, or that even it is in the making. Age of Wonders 3. I'm a big fantasy strategy fan. I'm an enthusiast of strategy games. And Age of Wonders, as much as it slipped my radar 10 years ago, when I was much younger, I only played and I only own from the series Age of Wonders 2 Shadow Magic. But I literally sunk hundreds of hours into that title. And this is why Age of Wonders 3 is my most anticipated game of this year. That will of course quite quickly change when the game will be out. And it was scheduled for this first quarter of this year. So this game is literally months ahead of us, 1 or 2. Okay, that was my list of top 5 most anticipated games for 2013. From what I know, if some of you have your own lists, your own most anticipated games, feel free to share them with me in the comment section. Maybe you have sort of a critic about the titles I've mentioned here. And you probably also noticed all of these are PC releases. I don't play on consoles, I don't own consoles. That's mainly because the type of person I am. I was always a little bit of a geek when it comes to, or rather I should say nerd when it comes to technologies, and computers are the frontier of this, and this is why PC will be always my preferable platform to play games. Thank you for your time, and hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.